we start to be quite telling. If anything, with this young roster of BeBold, I want to see them go ahead and play something puggy, get onto Mirage, for instance. That would be kind of ideal for them, but honestly, it'll be interesting to see what they pick. And yeah, there we go. It's gonna be a very puggy start for them. Of course, like you were saying, Sensei, it's a map that they're quite good at. They have a 67% win rate on HLTV. They're just coming off of a best of 3, so they'll be really hot and ready to go to play against that puggy style. Of course, Vertigo coming out next, which has been interesting. Of course, Sensei, not too much of a history on it, but definitely they have some ideas possibly on how to play this. It's one of the least played maps in the pool, so dude, it's looking like a bit of an A-hit. Starting us off in a good little manner with LCM and Love able to go ahead and take off the first 2 heads. This leaves it onto a bit of a rougher position for BeBold. I'm surprised they're not going ahead and flexing back after those first 2 kills. Seems like we'll stay the course instead, getting themselves prepped up for a waterfall coming out of Palace. And as they look to try and make the move, the shots start to sink on through. And there's LCM to take off another. Man, AGR, not much he's able to do, leaving it all down to Guh, who's dealt with rather swiftly. Sensei. There you go, CSO, able to find out one. Of course, we do see VHS, find out a kill as well, but it's Love finds one. Machado frags it back, leaving it all down into this 3v3, and now still the take is on. This is looking doable, and it's looking really good, actually, with Machado following it up there on the cuts. Now it's all down to Perez and LCM. Of course, they're able to equalize. Now Perez looking to try and force this fight. They're playing for the road stage, but they could be caught. Oh, look at this, LCM. Your timing just a little bit off, though. What a shame for them, as now it's all down into this 2v2 for the retake, and this could be a first round for BeBold, and a very much needed one as well.
Yeah, it's down to a 2 versus 2. We don't have a kid for neither Perez or LCM, so they need to look for the direct contact.
Playing quick.
AGR covering, that's one. I'm looking for the second. LCM though can try his best, has a HG, throws it immediately. Machado is going to be the first guy falling, but I think that there's already not enough time for Sensei.
Maybe they could sneak off a kill, but I don't expect much to come through. And well, I think this is going to be a nice frag. Oh no.
No way.
Okay, it's timing in his favor. He's waiting. Dude, the timing. He's waiting for info. He's going here. Finds the kill into 1. Oh no, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Please,
oh
please,
my God.
Please.
Oh no,
Sensei!
And to make the situation a bit worse for BeBold.
I know it is a little bit worse, but regardless, as we see them trying to maybe make their way over here towards B, dude, it's been run like a book by Sensei. They are all over top of this. Cut's able to start us off, finds out refrag though is VHS. He does fall immediately to LCM, who is able to double it up and try and snuff out this round, and he certainly does as the final frag sings through in Sensei.
They are simply prepared. Sensei simply know how to adapt. They have all the responses, they have all the remedies, and with that in mind, unless we see something miraculous, I just think that we're pretty much done here on Mirage.
I think that there is a very good chance of that at this point, and it's just kind of devastating for them. But we'll see what they got. Let's see it. Any chance that they pull this back, or is this where we see it all come to a close? That will be the question going forward, but now as it's decently slow. Again, not played at all by many teams, so Sensei picking that up is really just a gotcha moment. They're looking to just say, all right, we're gonna play you on a map that no one else is playing on right now to try and close it out. But regardless, as always, final man standing. 1v3, he's got a dig, and the bomb's not down just yet. I mean, they're holding. They think there could be a player looking to hold across, maybe over towards jungle side. They're being wary of. And now as they get the information on always, it looks like they're going to try and force the fight to take the duel. And there it is. Cuts able to go ahead, close it out. Sensei, absolute domination coming through from map 1.
Okay, that was one hell of a showing out of Sensei. Quick, clean, and easy for the boy to go. You cannot really go full double. Or maybe you can actually if you're CSO. Not finding a second gives a chance over to go with the duelist to find something more, but instead it will be Cuts Mirez gonna hit his opponent short, and with the ramp presence that we're seeing out of Sensei, they can actually slow it down. They can go towards the A-bomb side, put the pressure onto the shoulders of VHS. One will be good for the CT player, a double peek into a duel, into another CT player who has just fallen. The bomb will be going down, and with that, Sensei have a big advantage.
I know they definitely do, but
Wrong side, excuse me. The bomb will definitely get planted. A deeper smoke for some additional cover, and we're on for a 4 versus 5 retake.
this 4 versus 5 is going to be fairly important. Of course, we want to see BeBold get themselves a successful one. So far, not being allowed. This is where they did find themselves quite a bit of success there in the past. So maybe they'll be able to go ahead and pull things together in a good way, but we'll have to see. Now, as you see them make their way up with Sensei, just ripping them a new one. Unfortunately for BeBold, the chance at a successful retake
control, but have a look at where the remainder of the T's are going. Gut is reading the play, reacts perfectly, and all that is left there for the CT side to take are a couple more duels. 46 seconds into a 2 versus 2 for us, and let's see whether BeBold will be able to find their first.
Let's see if they're able to do so. Well, now as we get things finished up, that'll be another round for Sensei, and
I'm starting the petition, and I'm gonna call it "Do not overpeak when you have found a 2-man lead." And it's once again, we just go back to the problems that BeBold have been having on the CT side, not being able to convert the advantages, and you keep seeing how they need to put themselves into these close to the remainder of your finances. Of course, quite logical considering that this is the last round, but it's not one of the most beautiful buys we have ever seen.
yeah, well, now as we do see CSO going ahead and finding out the first. Machado there for the trade. So we gotta keep themselves in a decent way. Of course, AGR, able to get out one at least, but his teammate VHS able to go ahead and find a kill and follow it up with another. The HG able to land square, leaves it all down to cuts and cuts.
20 seconds, he needs to start running. I don't think that he will be able to clear all the corners, and with that in mind, he needs to go for something, and as he does, 10 more seconds, at some point he will start running, he'll give away his position. There it is. If he gets the plan somehow, this would have been probably the most that this team could
Able to connect up with somebody. That's a brutal angle to win from. CSO beats out Machado there. Meanwhile, some more damage going either way, but AGR is certainly to go ahead and at least keep it a little bit even for the time being, and it's very quickly taken away. I mean, VHS 2v4. There's still a player there. VHS is actually able to go ahead and activate the upper, not ready for him.
Well, hey, at least they got 7 rounds, which is 7 times more than what they secured on their own map pick. So, I mean, sure. Considering that you're still not out of the Champion of Champions tour and you're gonna get a third chance, it's not that bad. I mean,
yeah.
It's not the end of the world for BeBold, but also props to Sensei for playing such a nice to watch CS. I mean, the entirety of the squad stepped up today. All the individuals have been there. CS